First lines are important to a book. For this week's mini episode of the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast, I'm going to give you the first line or lines from a fantasy novel, and you'll have to tell me the book's title. Good luck. Number 1. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4 Privet Drive were proud to say they were perfectly normal. Thank you very much. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Number 2. All children, except one, grow up. Peter Pan. Number 3. Where's Papa going with that axe? Said Fern to her mother as they were setting the table for breakfast. Charlotte's Web. Number 4. There was a boy called Eustace Clarence Scrubb, and he almost deserved it. The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Number 5. There were 4 children whose names were Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Number 6. Dorothy lived in the midst of the great Kansas prairies with Uncle Henry, who was a farmer, and Aunt Em, who was the farmer's wife. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Number 7. This book is largely concerned with hobbits. From its pages, a reader may discover much of their character and a little of their history. The Fellowship of the Ring. Number 8. The wheel of time turns, and ages come and pass, leaving memories that become legend. The Eye of the World. Number 9. We should start back, Garrett urged as the woods began to grow dark around them. The wildlings are dead. A Game of Thrones. Number 10. If you want to find Cherry Tree Lane, all you have to do is ask the policeman at the crossroads. Mary Poppins. And we're done. How'd you like it? Let me know on social media or Spotify if you like more of these. I can see science fiction and horror versions of First Lines Trivia, maybe other genres as well. This has been the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. You can learn more about the show at dorkygeekynerdy.com. You can support the show and get ad-free episodes at patreon.com/dorkygeekynerdy. This show was written, produced, and hosted by me, Brian Rollins. If you're into audiobooks or want to turn your book into an audiobook, contact me at thevoicesinmyhead.com. This show was released under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 4.0 International License. Thanks for listening.
The Boston Marathon, presented by Bank of America, has thousands of runners running for thousands of reasons.
I'm running to raise money for Achilles International, so amputee athletes can keep running too.
For every mother counts, because all women deserve access to quality maternity care.
For St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and every kid with cancer who just wants to be a kid again.
Join Bank of America in supporting this year's runners. Give if you can at BofA.com/helpacause. References to charitable organizations is not endorsement by Bank of America Corporation. Copyright 2024.
Immortality isn't just about living forever. Sometimes it's about forever refusing to let things die. For his 15th birthday, David Rose wishes for things to go back to the way they were. He wants the nightmares to end, the bullies to leave, and the claustrophobic memories of his near drowning to disappear. Not to mention his surreal encounter with a mythical creature. He stands with his little sister Rachel in front of their mother's grave and pledges to seek the truth about what really happened on that terrible evening a year ago. But this quest for truth threatens to unleash a sinister plot centuries in the making. David must awaken in time to the incredible truth, to his newfound powers, and to the realization that to protect his family and survive in a world he's always known, he must come to grips with the dark secrets of a world he never knew existed. Evolved Publishing presents An Extraordinary Adventure Through Time, an epic tale of hesitant heroism and the timeless battle between good and evil, in the first book in the David Rose series of young adult fantasies. The Awakening of David Rose, written by Daryl Rothman and narrated by Brian Rollins. Available now on Audible, iTunes, Spotify, and more.